Hey everybody, welcome to part 15 of my new Starfield playthrough. In this part, we're going to go ahead and finish up, or start the last quest, the last side quest they have here, and then probably move on to Porrima 2 to go to Paradiso to get a quest there. And between part 14 and part 15, I did a lot of changes to this ship. We'll run by the ship technician first, and I'll show you what I did. I also picked up some new mods. I got the Fleet Commander mod, where I can have up to 4 ships in formation with me that will fight alongside me, so I won't be implementing that until I join the Crimson Fleet. And I'll show you why. Oh yeah, I've been kind of busy between 14 and 15. I haven't done any quests. I've just
Got anything you need to offload? Trade
No.
authorities always buying. Okay, no problem.
I just modified the ship, and then I would go out and test it in battle, like around the Key or out in Serpentis or in those areas. So let's go to ship builder here, and if you look, I loaded this thing up with all kinds of weapons, but you got to think about it. If you're a pirate and you have the funds available, wouldn't you stack as many weapons as you can on the ship, and also as much cargo space as you can to carry your bounty? And for the cargo space here, I got 4 of these. Yeah, those are all shielded, if you see there. Got one down here that's shielded. The one over here is not. I plan to get another shielded cargo, but I want to get one that matches this side right here, but I can't do that until I go to the Key. As for the missiles, I've got 14 of these bad boys on here, and for these, geez, I think it's around 16 of these. So basically I can melt anything pretty fast. And also got another weapon I have here is, let's see, is it this one here? Yeah, I've got right at about 8 of these. Yeah, they got a 96,000 range. Essentially, when I hit them, I got that in the W1 slot. When I fire that, it takes down the ship's shields and the engines immediately. So I can easily go board the ship. And that's what I did. I grabbed a few other ships. I also changed out, this was a, this mod was a 1x1, and I went ahead and changed it out for 2x1, which gave me more bed space. Of course, I put the window there in the front. This is kind of cool. I put this comm spike and the conduction grid there. I've got a scan jammer there. I got a this is a mod, of course. It's a Dark Star shipyard. That's a mod I got from that. And if you go to boost, the ship goes invisible, kind of like the Starborn ship does. I got this, which is there we go. It's a shield booster. If you look at my shields, are at 3,500. And I got that there, 1,800. So it boosted up quite a bit. I got one reactor there. I got a second one there. I got a third one in back. I got the hyperdrive, which actually gives me more jump range. And What else I do to it here? Hey, here's my reactor. Here's my grav booster. If you notice, I got a lot of engines on here. I had to put this many engines on here just so this thing would move. Before I just kept stacking engines until I actually got a mobility of 100 and my top speed climbed on up there. And of course I got a whole bunch of fuel tanks. I got some big ones in there on both sides. I got that, then I got four of these, so I got plenty of range. But yeah, all in all, this ship is a beast. I'll put these up here just because I think I'll look a little better, and I put some aerodynamic pieces here, kind of clean it up a little bit. So yeah, that's that ship. And for my fleet, while I was out there testing this ship out, of course, there's my Frontier, so I got to do some work on it. That's the first ship I started with. That's a mod ship. This thing here is a beast too. It's almost impossible to kill. I mean, the cargo space for that TIE fighter is just ridiculous. Shielded capacity. I didn't realize it had shielded capacity of cargo there. And shields are at 3,400, 326 light years. That's pretty crazy. But it's a mod ship. You can get it for free. You can find these mods on Nexus. Of course, this ship here is also a mod. But you have to buy this one at Demo, so it was a little pricey, and I went ahead and upgraded this one too as well. Yeah, I try to put it in the Crimson Fleet colors, and then of course that's the 3-star Ranger ship. I have not pulled that one out yet. And then I grabbed these when I was testing out the Crimson Right. And of course, I upgraded them. So I'll pick 4 of these. Yeah. Where is it at? There we go. So that's what I've done. The ships. Well, I'll give you an interior tour once we decide we're going to go somewhere, probably to Porrima. Oh yeah, and I also got the EVA hatch, so you can actually go on a spacewalk.
Another day, another ship.
The mod's a little wonky, but it's still kind of fun, at least to do it once. The mod author is still active, and he's still working on it. So over time it'll start getting better. The only thing I don't like is the interior of the ship. The whole entire ship will go to a vacuum in 0 G's. That's because the ship is considered a cell in itself, because there's a loading screen when you go through the door. So the only way you could really fix that is to possibly make a module you'd have to put on the ship that also has a loading screen to be able to use the hatch and not have everything that's affected by habit.
Deimos is going out of business. How about that?
Well, they're not here. Usually they're right here by the barracks. So, well, we'll have to come back, but yeah, they hang out right here at the barracks. Okay. There's these people. Nope. But I'll show it to you. And also, you can also toggle on or off encounters when you do your spacewalk. You run into pirates. I'll show it to you with it turned on. And then after that, I'm just going to turn it off. But yeah, everything in the ship, anything that's affected by havoc or physics will get thrown around inside the ship. All your followers, if they're in the ship, will put on their spacesuits and float around. You'll have pirates outside the ship, but also inside the ship. When you come back, you can't just sell stuff off at like the Trade Authority or something. You have to pick it up by hand and then sell it. Oh, it's kind of a mess. But like I said, the mod author's still working on it. Definitely a good concept. And no, you cannot board other ships from space, which also kind of sucks. Where are these people, man? Check out this whole lady. That's hilarious.
Seems like the Crimson Fleet is everywhere these days. Spreading like a virus through the settled systems.
Yeah, it hasn't bothered me any.
Places abandoned in the colony war. That way.
Fixing to be Crimson Fleet. There's a museum.
This was where we first met, wasn't it?
Oh, there we go.
This is where we had our second date.
I can sell.
Everything you see here is a piece of Aquila City's history. I have artifacts that date all the way back to the time of Solomon Coe himself. Most people know Solomon Coe as the founder of Aquila City and the father of the Freestar Collective. He was an astrophysicist who lived on Earth in a place called Wyoming. Solomon was born around the time people first started living in space.
I actually like
Later in
Wyoming.
life, he designed starships, and when Earth was in peril, those ships helped to save humanity by taking them to new homes in the stars. Absolutely. During the Great Exodus, Solomon came to this world. He named our star Cheyenne, which was also a place on Earth, and
Yeah,
gave
Cheyenne,
Aquila its
Wyoming.
name too. He and some others built the settlement that would go on to become Aquila City, and his descendants still live here today. Aquila City was founded over 150 years ago by Solomon Coe, a scientist and explorer from Earth. Along with other settlers, Coe built the structures you see in the part of the city we call the core. Those proud buildings still stand today. The planet was dangerous, so they built a wall around their settlement. Eventually, they ran out of space and started building outside the wall. There were so many buildings that they had to build another, larger wall, forming a second outer ring around the growing city. Of course, the city didn't stop growing, and before long, the third wall, the outer wall you see today, was constructed. Today, Aquila City is the proud capital of the Freestar Collective, and the Council of Governors continues to meet here when they need to.
Yeah, it's not much of a city, if you ask me.
Very well. People are proud of their history here, so we get more visitors than I was expecting. So it gets pretty busy here, especially with school field trips.
Whatever.
There are some things I would kill to have. I mean, wait, not literally. But I would pay a lot for. You see, the Coe family lost a treasure trove of old historic documents ages ago. And those documents
I've got
would be
one.
priceless to have here. Their absence pains me. Jacob Coe and I have talked at length, and his great-grandfather was a troubled man. He sold off various historic documents to cover debts. They could be anywhere.
Probably a gambler and a
If you find
drinker.
any of that trove of documents, I will pay dearly for it.
Oh, I got one right here.
It probably is. But I have to try. Think of the future generations that could
Aw.
benefit from seeing such important history.
All the school kids.
Let me see. Oh, I know what this is. This is Solomon's manifest from his first trip to Cheyenne. Every single thing he thought he might need. Wow. If you find anything else, please come back.
I will.
I hope you enjoyed your visit.
37 now. Alrighty. See these idiots back yet?
Get outside.
Where are they? It's up over here, I thought. Is this the barracks over here? Let's see, it might not be going the right spot. Let's see, it's outside of Sinclair's.
Looks
There
like
we
got
go.
another off-worlder.
Yeah, you do. Don't push your luck. I got a badge. Oh, here they are.
Let's all just take a breath. We all want to protect people from the Ashta. We're on the same side here.
Uh-huh.
Hell with that. This ain't the way things are done. And that's the end of it.
With due respect, I have repeatedly explained that I do not need permission. I came to you in the spirit of cooperation, but if this is the reaction...
20 years. You've done this my way. And it has always worked. Always! What are you trying to fix?
He's
something that
stuck
ain't
in his ways. An old man stuck in his ways.
We can deal with the Ashta better, safer. We didn't turn down fire or space flight because we managed just fine until that point.
I will not be talked down to like this.
Okay. Miss Alpin, please don't take any further action until we've had some time to think this over. All right?
We
Eh.
need to be smarter, better in the way we handle the Ashta.
I agree. You're dealing with an old man stuck in his ways.
Friend, I gotta confess, I'm not much in the mood for conversation.
Uh-huh.
I know, I shouldn't let that woman get up under my skin, but, well, I can't seem to help it. Well then, you got about as much as sense as she does.
He got all mad.
This ain't New Atlantis. It ain't all flowers and chirping birds out
Too
there.
bad. New Atlantis
These
is nice.
walls around us, they're here for a damn good reason. I've trained the guards here for years, again, for a damn good reason. We get it wrong, we not watching all the time, then the Ashta kill innocent people. That's
Yeah.
the simple reality.
You'll have
of the
Ashta
situation.
inside the walls eating
So when
people.
someone struts into town with their untested ideas on how to do things better than those of us who dedicated our lives to protecting the city, that don't go over so well.
Yeah, see, he's stuck in his ways. If you come up with the idea, it'd be the best thing ever.
That's a big if. And I'm not about to do a live test of whatever tech she thinks she got. Look, this is getting my blood pressure up talking about this so damn much. You think you can talk some sense into her? Be my guest. Otherwise, I suggest you leave defending this city to the people who spent their lives doing it.
Yeah. I'm just gonna help her. That's all there is to it. Alright, let's put it active so I can find her. There she is. Down here in the bottom. Standing there like a zombie.
Well, you sure don't look like you're delivering the capacitors I'm waiting for. Something I can do for you?
Yeah.
No, you misunderstand, I think. I placed the order last week. I'm just waiting for it to actually show up. So, did you need something, or?
Just ladder. Just ladder. Too bad you couldn't. Yeah, that old man hired me to kill you.
No. That's not really accurate. It is, however, slightly less openly hostile a reaction than I've gotten around here, so I'll take it. I'm not sure what you've heard, or, quite frankly, why this seems to be getting around the way it is. Despite assertions to the contrary, I'm not attempting to run anyone out of a job, or open the city gates to allow Ashta to come pouring in.
Why not? That'd be fun.
Nor am I in any way attempting to make a statement about the competence of the current security forces and/or apparatus in Aquila City.
Yeah.
I hope that clears things up.
No, it doesn't clear anything up.
Are you? Huh.
Yeah.
That's refreshing. I need to prove that what I'm working on can make a positive difference. Then you'll see it my way. I could really use some help, in fact, just to make sure this all goes off without a hitch. Would you be willing to place some sensors for me?
Sure, I'll do it.
Yeah, I need them to start gathering data. Pretty simple. I could do it myself, but at this point, I think Davis may be having someone tail me. He's
Oh, I'm
that
sure he
flustered.
does.
That is great news. Just take these and stick them in specific spots in the city along the wall. When you're done, come find me. I'll find something to do in the meantime to give myself an air of plausible deniability.
I'll definitely do that. Don't you worry. Okay. We're all over here. Let's go up here first.
People around here think we own Aquila. They're wrong.
Uh-huh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Now I'm stuck. No, I'm not. Alright, now the right spot.
I know your type. Freewheeling space age. Must be nice.
I am.
That doesn't even make sense. Clouds are slow, wet.
Clouds are slow and wet. Come on, where you at? I think this is the last one. Alrighty.
Hopefully, you're not some useless.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Faster. Here she is, like a zombie again.
The sensors are pretty durable. I mean, don't go using them as target practice, and they're good to go. You got
Actually,
some good news,
more
I
like a
hope?
mannequin. She's just standing there.
Coma? How do you even find that?
Well, that's that then. So, this next part, it's a bit delicate.
Uh-huh.
See that guard tower across the way there?
Yeah,
I need to get in there and make a few small modifications to the terminal inside.
Oh.
I don't have the processing power to collate all the data that'll be coming in from the sensors. The existing network does.
Just be safe, all right?
Alrighty.
Oh, goodness. I really am bad at communicating sometimes. I have that part well in hand.
Uh-huh.
The, guard standing outside there, he's not gonna let me in. I need you to distract him. I should only need a few moments. So, I don't know, convince him to take a break or something.
Yeah.
Or if you're feeling particularly rebellious, maybe give him some official business to attend to. I believe it's what Davis would refer to as a ruckus.
Yeah.
As soon as you've got him occupied, I'll scoot in and out before anyone notices. Okay? Let's do this.
Let's do it. Alrighty. Oops, wrong button. Alright, here we go. Let's threaten this guy.
Hello. What brings you to the wall? Boredom? Because if that's what you're looking for, you've hit the jackpot.
Here we go.
And I'm just supposed to take this on what? Faith?
I need to do this, so... I'll try that.
Oh yeah? Everyone?
Uh-huh.
I guess I believe you. Just don't do anything I'll regret, okay?
Sure. Okay. There she is.
That's all settled then. Thanks for the assist. Hope you're none too worse for wear.
Never.
This is bending the rules, not breaking laws. And it'll all work out in the end. You'll see.
Uh-huh.
Once enough data has been collected, I'll have the proof I need to convince them, especially Davis, that my technology is useful.
Okay.
If you're curious, come back tomorrow. I might even have preliminary findings.
I'll do it. Well, I got 8,700 credits for that. Alrighty. So, let's see here now. We are going... I don't want to do that one yet. Not that one. Here we go. Yep. We'll go see what's up over there in Paradiso. Oh wow, way over there. Way over there. That ship's a beast. Look how big that thing is, man. I'll just do it this way. Okie dokie. I'll give you a little short tour of this ship. Probably near Paradiso. We'll do the EVA and I'll show you. Okay. Why is this light so bright up here? Not sure where the light's coming from. Here's my EVA hatch. A couple spacesuits there. It's my airlock door. I don't even know why I closed it. Everything still goes 0 G's. Or zero gravity and no air. Here's a control panel for it. See, I can turn off the space encounters of the pirates. Like I said, area gravity is 0 right now. I can get rid of the space hazards, just like radiation and whatnot. I just picked something up. Oops. Oh, no. Okay. And of course, you know, this is a cargo bay. Go all the way up here, we've got a little sleep area, engineering. I guess more just beds and such. Got a bathroom and a shower. Well, first person here. Of course, that's the airlock on a dock. Now the ladder's moved around. This is the ladder going up to the cockpit. Which is showing here, engineering. Oh yeah, I put my space suit workbench right there. And I didn't do anything to the kitchen. And I think my crew capacity now is 25. So we got quite a bit. Over here, I did get this little radio. That plays music from the Astro Lounge. So my crew can actually jam out if they want. They even got a little got a dance mod where I can actually dance and make my NPCs dance too as well. Go over this away. This is the extended the 2x1 hab.
Hey, how's your day, Captain?
Doing good. And then it's engineering as well. Much to report here. Is it this one? Is there a door? Yeah, no, it's not a door down here. I see one of the guns outside the window. Alright, there's nothing here. It's right here. This is weapons and armor. And this is where I put my weapons workbench, and I also got my industrial workbench. I know it's in the infirmary, but that's okay. So not much there. Pharmaceutical lab, research. I've only got like one more to go. I think it's food. I'm not going to do it right now though. Put my little mannequins around with the spacesuits. And down there, that's the center area. And here's the captain's quarters. I didn't put any workbenches in here. Got some weapons storage. Put all my good stuff in here. So this is where I put my fleet management terminal. Got a blueprint terminal as well. It works. What's that? Here's my little bed. And we got a plushie. How sweet is that, huh? Okay. It's Amelia. All right, head on up then. Next spot, I think it's here. Yep. Here's engineering. I actually put a little bed up here just so I had an extra one for my engineer if they get tired sitting in there. And the last stop. Yeah, I put more weapons up here. I figured a pirate ship, you want weapons at the ready. Okay. Hey, see all these? I got this stack of power, and I'll show you what this thing will do. And if you hit boost, it goes invisible, which is kind of cool. But even at boost, if you fire your weapons, it no longer is stealth. That's those weapons. That's the ones there that'll go ahead and knock out their shields, and of course there's this. Yeah, this thing will melt anything. It'll one-shot anything. All right. Enough of that. Let's head over to Porrima. Porrima 2 to be exact.
Greetings, pilot. This is Jiro Sugiyama, head of Paradiso Security. I apologize for coming over this emergency channel, but we are in need of assistance concerning the large ship in orbit, and we value discretion in this matter. If you are willing and able, please see me as soon as possible at the main security office in Paradiso.
Alright. Yeah, I'll go do that. Okay. Yeah, I wonder what this is. I think it's a mod. Let's go there first. Why not? Huh, that's weird. I'm just gonna exit. That's weird. It's not, that's very strange. Look. Now, where's my cabin at? It's not it. Huh. Ah. Well, go get my Rev 8. Okay. Let's see if I can actually get over there. It's crazy, man. The landing pad didn't properly load. Where is this place? Over there. Of course I can't. I'm not trying to fast travel anyways. Get on my heads up display, so I think it's over there somewhere. Yeah, looks like a Mars moon over there. Not sure what the water is. Is it biological or heavy metals from what? Oh, the water's safe. Okay, never mind. No. Well, where's our cabin at? No. This number Rev 8 floats. Water in the floorboards. Right there. It's over here. Now I'm kind of regretting even going to look at this cabin. I got that mod apartment in Neon. I like it. It's looks like V's apartment from Cyberpunk 2077. It's actually got a decent view out the window. I think it's better than what they give you if you buy the apartment there. And if you buy the vanilla apartment in Neon, it's kind of crappy, I think. All right. Where? I think this is it right over here. I can scare people. I tried driving through New Atlantis once. It didn't turn out so well. It worked out fine until I ran somebody over, and then all of a sudden it's all hell broke loose. I did, I found it. Well, let's go check it out. Let's go take a look-see at this apartment. Well, what's this? Sure, I'll buy it. So it got me a pretty badass little vacation spot. This isn't bad. This isn't bad at all. What's this? Hey. Resort wear? Swimsuit? Let's see. What's this? No, I'm gonna keep it all. Yeah, Downfall Nemesis is who made the mod. I'm not doing that. I actually kind of like it the way it is. It's got a good view. Sit there and just look at the water. I'll put stuff in there. Too bad these showers don't actually spray water. I got a mods that will allow me to. The showers will actually, it won't spray water, but it says you took a refreshing shower. Alright, let's take a look. Let's see. Oh, she's topless because I got the mods. No bras in space. Oh, well, maybe this is the clothing optional place. Alright. Let's head out back to the ship and then I'll go talk to this dude. Oh, sucks ass. Come on. It's stuck. I ain't sure where I'm at. Okay. Oh, here we go. There we go. Yeah, some critters out there, it sounds like. Let's see if I can't sell that Aurora off I got in my hold.
Hello, and welcome back, Mr. Tofik. I am aware that this is your 8th visit to our resort. Your repeat patronage is much appreciated. Is there any assistance I may offer you today?
Actually, a question. Usually when I come here, the shuttle takes a certain route, showing me the beauty of this world. But this time, our entries seem to take longer, and we pass by a lot more open water. Was there something wrong with our normal flight path?
Yes.
I heard the rumors of a ship in orbit.
Please allow me to apologize for this inconvenience.
There's one up
This
there.
alternate entry was required due to a meteor shower affecting the usual descent route.
Whatever.
Nothing to worry about. To make up for this, allow me to credit your account with a 15% discount on spa amenities. Once again, we are dreadfully sorry.
It's okay, Viator. I know you're programmed to be overly concerned with your service. I just wanted to know why. But thank you for crediting my account anyway.
Okay, let's go talk to this dude.
I vacation here every year. Maybe one day, this is where I'll retire. Hey, I noticed you arriving at port shortly after I did.
Yeah, I did.
Something's been bothering me. I've been dying to ask another guest. They told us there was a very active meteor shower.
No.
Which is why we had to divert our flight
They
path
lied
coming
to
in for our
you.
landing. But
Typical
I haven't
government.
seen a single shooting star since I've been here. That's weird, right?
Yes, it is. Huh.
Oh, that's fair. I'll just have to ask around. The view coming in is so beautiful. You should really take the shuttle here sometime.
Nah.
Unless, of course, they've done away with that flight path for some reason.
I'm too
Anyway,
too
enjoy your
important
stay.
to take their stupid
Sorry
shuttle.
for bothering you.
Okay.
I hope your stay is a pleasant one. It is my sincerest wish that this humble robot servant has brightened your day. If I have failed in any way, please know that I am dreadfully sorry.
You have.
Please let Paradiso staff know if I, or anything else, is not performing to your standards.
Let's see if I can sell that. Not down here. Glass of Aurora. Wait, it's over here. Bet you it's of mine. I don't know if I took it out of there. Don't see it here. Okay. And I don't see it here either. Huh. Wow, I'm pretty heavy. Us, we'll sell it. Yeah. Got a lot of food. Yeah. Nope. I don't have no. You don't have no money. I guess I don't have Aurora. I don't know what I did with it. Could have swore I did. That's okay. I'll head on over here and talk to this homeboy. Guess I can make it. There we go. We'll still have to go back to Aquila City at some point. Finish off that quest. I also got another mod I picked up from Creation Club, the Bounty Hunter. Actually gives you some pretty good stuff. I got that observatory you can build at your outpost, which is like, it's okay. There we go.
Welcome to Paradiso. Jiro Sugiyama at your service. Do you have a security concern, or is there something else I can help you?
I do.
Honestly, it's not as exciting as you might think most of the time.
Yeah.
More often than not, we're just handling drunk and disorderly conduct. Heck, even pirates leave us alone for the most part. I think it's because some of them actually vacation here. As long as they're not bothering anyone, we've been told not to worry about them.
Uh-huh. There we go.
Neither. We're our own private force. The Paradiso group pays top dollar for top-notch security. And I dare say we're some of the best in the business. We have to be out here on the fringes of the settled systems.
Alright.
Ah, yes, of course. I'm glad you came. As you can imagine, we're in a bit of a predicament. Under normal circumstances, we would not enlist outside help in this manner. But this is a matter we can't afford to worry our guests about.
Uh-huh.
As such, we need to handle this discreetly. Failure on your part to do so could have severe consequences. So, before we proceed, can you swear not to discuss this with anyone else unless explicitly directed to do so?
Oh, look, there's a... this way.
I understand you're eager to get into it, but if you're unwilling to take this seriously, I can foresee problems in your future. Not too long ago, a strange and enormous ship appeared in Porrima space.
Oh.
It's now locked in orbit around our planet. So far, it doesn't seem to be hostile, but any attempts to communicate with it have been in vain, so we're unsure of the ship's intentions. Not quite. It took some time, but we received a transmission. It was all, pardon the phrasing, it sounded almost alien, like nothing anyone's heard before. Clicks, distorted groans, buzzing, really disturbing sounds. Now, one of our engineers says it could just be some busted comm equipment or incompatible signals, but we're not sure. So far, no one's disembarked from the ship, no landing craft, nothing. We don't have the staff or ships to spare, otherwise we'd dock with it and attempt to board.
Uh-huh.
It bears no discernible markings or allegiances to any manufacturers we're aware of. I'm hoping that doesn't mean we're dealing with some sort of new deep space threat. What? No, jeez. Let's not be hasty. First, see if you have more luck communicating with them. If not, you may have to try boarding. Whatever you do, it's important to remember to seek diplomacy with who or whatever's on board.
Okay.
As soon as you have any more information, report to Oliver Campbell. He's the CEO of Paradiso. All formal decisions will need to go through him, and he'll have your pay. Good luck.
Okay. Well, let's head up there. One playthrough I actually blew it up, and I felt pretty bad about it. It kind of ate at me for a while. Then eventually, I just went ahead and just loaded an earlier save and didn't do that because I just felt bad. Alrighty, let's go board it. Okie dokie, let's go ahead and head on up there and see what these fools are up to in that ship. I do like the new ladder layouts. Before you had to run around the corner. Now it's just one to the other. It's kind of handy, actually.
Hi, how's it going?
Yeah, it's going just fine.
Cockpit in good shape. Ready to fly.
That's a lot of engines. Alrighty, I'll see something here real quick. Sure don't have any sensors in this area. What's this? I'll check these out real quick. That's a lot of engines.
Not be tolerated. Blast down! Do or die! Engines out! We are stuck! United Colonies vessel to unknown contact. Please acknowledge. Those Crimson Fleet goons never stood a chance. I have a lot of my crew over here that want to send a heartfelt thanks. Any way we can repay you?
I don't need anything.
Here's hoping you find something valuable in that wreckage. Thanks again for the help. UC out.
Nah, no problems. Fix and turn against you. I'll be pirating your ships soon. Let's check this one out. This is a beast, man. Look how many. Oh my god. Armor did it on this ship to be sure. Alright, what's around here?
Do you copy, unknown ship?
Oh, not her.
Hello there. Thank you for responding to my hail. It's been a long time since I had company. I'm Dr. Sola Banglawala from MAST in New Atlantis.
Dr. Sola
I'm performing a geological survey of the settled
Banglawala.
systems as part of a field research initiative.
Sure.
I flagged you down to see if you might have any rare geological samples to contribute.
I don't think I have anything.
Yes, I am. I've been out here for weeks without anyone to talk to. Most of the pilots I've tried hailing have either shot at me or flown off. My food and water supplies are fine, but I didn't bring nearly enough books to keep myself busy. You can only read Pride and Prejudice so many times. After my third time through it, I started using the pages to teach myself origami. A tragically understaffed one, yes. But this geological survey could earn us a big grant from the UC government, assuming I manage to finish it. A tiny staff means a tiny budget, so the only ship the Institute could afford to send me out in was this bottom-of-the-line junker. It's been slow going at best. That's why I've started hailing pilots like you for assistance.
I'll see. I'll give her something.
I can't thank you enough. I'm in the market for lithium, platinum, and vanadium right now.
Ain't got none of those.
So much. I know they're hard to come by.
I don't have any of that.
I understand. Thanks for stopping anyway.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to try my luck in another system. You might want to back up a bit. This old junker's grav drive is a little on the fritz. Fly safe.
Okay. Oh.
Sorry this is taking longer than usual. So, have any hobbies?
Yeah, I like to pirate. Not yet, I don't.
If you haven't tried it yet, give origami a shot. I've been folding paper birds and flying them across the ship in 0G. Personally, I have quite a rock collection. I used to spend my weekends gathering samples on Jemison. Maybe I shouldn't have let that slip at the office, huh? That's probably why they sent me on this job instead of some poor grad student. You ever hear the one about the geologist in the music shop?
Nope.
It's a good one. A geologist walks into a music store and asks the cashier, "Got any rock?" The guy looks him up and down and says,
Thank God she's out of here. Alright. Nothing spectacular out here. Oops. I think that's a ship. Alright. I don't see anything out here. Oh. Alright. Well, that's not annoying. Let's see if they say anything weird. Hey, it says Grace O'Malley. She's a 17th century pirate. Okay. I want to hear something spooky. Like that guy in Porrima 2 was talking about Paradiso, the security guy. We'll run through them all. There we go. Alrighty. Alright, let's just go ahead and board. Now, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do an EVA first. Okay, it's down here. Now, where are we at? It's over here, I think. Yes. Let's make sure I got a weapon. No, I didn't. Then we're gonna go with, I got that, that, and that. Oops. Okay. It's too bad. I'll show you what I mean. Alright, here we go. Yeah. Okie dokie. Nope. Oh, look how I'm just how I dock. A weird angle. Uh-oh. Getting run. Having space trash run into me. Okay, I don't think there's anything worth getting here. We'll see. Anywhere there's these little blinking lights is where they have it. I think I've got this guy. I did. Oops. Come on. Alright, we'll go on up. And we'll take a look-see in the cockpit. But yeah, there's a lot of space junk around here. I think my girls are here. They'll be floating around inside the cockpit. But they might not be in the cockpit anymore. I don't know. Oh, look, there's one. There's two of them. Yeah, no, I'm fixing to have radiation damage. Let's go. Let's get inside before I die. So you can turn off the radiation, the hazards. all the dead bodies. Before they were alive in here. Not sure what that is. I'll take a look-see. Alright, I'll show you. See, look, all this stuff. All this stuff. We can take that off. Let's see. What's this look like? It don't look too bad. Where's Electro? There we go. And all right, see all this stuff. If you try to go to the trade authority or something and sell off all the clutter on the ship, this doesn't go away. You've actually got to pick all this up yourself. Which kind of sucks. And then you got to sell it. Sometimes you'll end up with a lot of stuff on the floor. Other times you won't. Sometimes it'll be just on one floor. Sometimes it'll be on multiple floors. Yeah. So, yeah, we'll go up here and take a look around. Right there. And here. Bunch of crap there. The ship will repopulate everything. After you sell everything, it will put stuff back. But yeah, this is the part that sucks. You have to go around and pick everything up because it doesn't go away. I've tried to leave it before, and see if it go away after a period of time. Now oh, okay, whatever. Get up, move. I like the animations you can do. But it's like, let's see, you can't get that. I guess that couple stay there. See, all of this stuff just flies around. I'm not going to check every single room. I'm just going to this floor here, then we're going to go ahead and go on the ship. Yeah, of course, rocks and everything everywhere. Uh-oh, what's this? I'll sell that off too. Oh. Oh, let's see my weapon out there. You know what? Sometimes the big stuff will put itself away in these rocks and all that stuff you can't pick up. But we'll go ahead and head on out. Talk to these people. Oops. All right. And that's it. Okay. Yeah, it's got some bugs in the mob, but it's still kind of cool.
Stay alert. Weapons at the ready.
Remain calm.
Uh-oh.
To suspect whatever it is holding.
Gun went away.
Now is the time for diplomacy.
Agreed. But we must be ready for men. Now, eyes and ears sharp.
Your
clearly you're not. You're obviously human, but how are you here? We didn't know any others left Earth.
Perhaps we should greet our guests.
Of course. Manners. I'm Captain Diana Brackenridge. This is Security Officer Bomani Reader. And this is Dr. Mabuti da Costa, one of our elders.
A pleasure to meet you.
You've come aboard the Earth colony ship Constant. Generations ago, we set forth from the planet Earth with the mission of colonizing a new habitable world in the spirit of our ancestors nearly a millennium ago. I don't know all the particulars, but I'll try to answer as best I can. It's a colony ship. It was built long ago by our ancestors to sustain our crew over hundreds of years in space through generations of travelers. It's sturdy, fast, and spacious. That last one is important because we had to take as many supplies as possible with us on the journey and still have ample space for our crew.
So they left long before Solomon Coe did. And Solomon Coe developed the hyperdrive.
I see. As you may have presumed, we're in a bit of a bind. Our ship has finally completed its near 200-year journey from Earth, only to find our new home seemingly colonized by, well, we don't know. Communications haven't been successful, so your arrival is fortuitous. Perhaps you'd be willing to act as a middle person between ourselves and the others.
The others.
Ah, your question confirms one of our recent theories. It would seem that some form of faster-than-light travel or space-bending technology was invented during our long journey. That would explain why we would find people this far out into space. I guess technology leapfrogged us at some point.
It did.
Interesting. I can only imagine that our predecessors didn't believe the technology would ever work, and so they made the decision to leave when they did. Well, the short answer is, we didn't. It's a generation ship, which is to say that most of us lived long, happy lives on board and passed our mission down to our children. It was never intended that the original crew would make it to our destination. The goal was always the preservation of the human race, above all else. Though, it would seem that was perhaps a bit presumptuous.
Yeah.
We're not entirely sure. Our engineers believe it's possible that our technology just isn't compatible with theirs. All we hear when using them to communicate with anyone is a bunch of disturbing noise. It gave me the heebie-jeebies at first.
They heard disturbing noises too.
Oh yes, of course. Where are my manners? Now then, please follow me. There's much to discuss first. We'll speak more on the matter once we reach the bridge.
Sure, sure.
Dr. da Costa, you may return to your quarters if you wish.
Thank you, Captain.
I will follow you to the bridge, ma'am, for security purposes.
I do not believe we have need to fear our guest, but I'll allow it if you insist. Welcome to the Earth colony ship Constant. In the early 2100s, my ancestor, Rupert Brackenridge, researched a number of scientific scenarios: climate change, asteroid impact, nuclear war, global pandemic, and more. Each scenario showed the likelihood of an extinction-level event to be within 50 years. He fully believed Earth was destined to be rendered uninhabitable. We've always assumed that's what happened.
Long after you left.
He gathered the best and brightest he could find, built the Constant, and set a course for this planet here.
It was after Solomon Coe came to Aquila.
Most advanced ship ever constructed on Earth at the time. If you can believe, entire generations have been born, lived, and died on this ship. It really goes to show that there are no limits to human ingenuity and perseverance.
Careful waving that fancy gun around. You don't need to see what it can do.
Yeah, you do.
The Constant is a peaceful ship. Don't change that.
So, here we are. Let's talk. Now that you're here, I can finally give my crew a chance at a new life. A bit frazzled, as you can imagine. People are anxious about discovering that we're not alone, and also worried about what will come to pass. While we hope we can work out a deal with the people on the surface, they seem reluctant to reach out, so there's no telling what will come of that. I do know that we can't afford to stay here in orbit forever.
Nope.
The ship was built to sustain us for many years with backup provisions just in case, but even that will come to an end eventually. I think I'm coming up on 6 years now. I was only a teenager when my father died, passing command of the ship to me, as is tradition. Because of that, I've had to sort of learn as I go along, instead of taking years of study and apprenticeship under the prior captain. I think some people on the ship resent me for not having the level of experience as my predecessors. But at the same time, without my command, we likely wouldn't have made it here so quickly.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Difficult is the wrong word. It can be both challenging at times and also exciting. Our mission was to rebuild humanity on a distant world, believing that we were Earth's last hope. To think that while there has always been a Brackenridge in the captain's chair, that I am the one to finally oversee our journey's end is truly exhilarating. But with this stumbling block in our path, at this final moment, I fear tough choices will need to be made. Well, as I mentioned, we've been unsuccessful in communications with anyone up until you arrived, though not for lack of trying. But since you're asking, maybe you'd be willing to be a sort of diplomat between us and them as we attempt to resolve our situation. Does that sound agreeable to you?
I was hoping you would say that, but I knew it was I needed to hear it anyway. Thank you.
We suspect that our equipment is woefully obsolete compared to whatever you all have now. In all honesty, we never expected to need to communicate with anyone, so our comms aren't particularly robust. That limits our options. We even attempted communicating with lights and sounds, something we saw in an old movie, but I don't believe they picked up on it. If anything, it may have inadvertently alarmed them.
Yeah, they think you're aliens.
Ah, so they have a name. Paradiso. And it sounds promising that they sent you here to speak with us. You see, we intended to settle here, but we assumed that they intend to defend their claim given their presence here. We'd like you to go speak to them on our behalf and help us negotiate a solution, preferably one that favors us.
Favors us.
When we left Earth, there were no claims to planets this far out into space. We had assumed that we were the only ones attempting a generational journey such as this, meaning that there would be no need for a formal claims process. Regardless, my ancestor, Rupert Brackenridge, did manage to file a charter for this planet's first colony, to be named New Jamestown. According to his records, no one took it seriously when he
Yeah, I
filed
wouldn't name
it,
anything
so
New Jamestown.
likely it was either ignored or the records were lost to the ages. Given humanity's lack of interest in colonizing the far reaches of space at the time, it shouldn't have been a problem. But again, here we are now.
Yeah, New Jamestown. I wouldn't name nothing that, because Jamestown, I remember when they left to go back to England to get supplies and they came back, there's nobody there. They don't even know what happened to them. It's like they vanished.
Yes, yes, of course. But we need to start from a firm position and state our goal. If need be, we can compromise, work out a mutually beneficial deal or some such. But initially, I'd like you to be firm with them and convince them to leave the planet to us. Let me know how they respond, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, they're not gonna do that.
We thought about it, but it simply won't do. I need to think about the distant future of our people. Sure, our first settlement may be small, but our predecessors dreamt of our new civilization spreading across the globe.
So
That will be
stupid.
difficult if someone else plans to do the same. While we're not completely close to the idea of sharing, it's much easier if we have complete domain over this world.
That's how wars start.
Now, it makes little sense to give up before you try. Thank you, and good luck.
God, she's arrogant. All right.
I still can't get over how we let the only ones out here.
Really? We've got strict rules around here, but they're strict for a reason.
Just say it the week before we out here, and how sad it was realising we'd never see someone new.
No, I didn't say that.
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
Are you sure that was me?
No, that was definitely you.
Here's
and
all the
you
captains.
Definitely said that. I remember.
Okay, fine. But anyway, I'm glad it was wrong.
All right. Guess they're a deck below or on the bridge or something. Those people talking.
Never seen a ship like yours before. Then again, I haven't seen any ships before you arrived.
It's a pirate ship. Oh. There's hydroponics.
Now that we know what's out there, things are going to be more interesting from here.
Yeah.
Just stay out of trouble.
Yeah, I'll see. I'll try, but I don't know, man. I can't make any promises. Alright. Guess I'll head down and talk to those people. Oh. Medical bay.
Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work to take down troublemakers.
Yeah, go ahead and keep
Wonder
thinking
what
that.
else is out there. Just stay out of trouble.
Yeah.
Careful waving that fancy gun around. We don't need to see
I
what
ain't even showing it. If I wave this fancy gun around, you're gonna regret it. Let's go to the cockpit. Oops. Okay. We're just gonna land. Guess we're already in orbit. And we'll just exit. It's dark out here. Where's the way down?
It may be paradise, but that doesn't mean we don't run into trouble from time to time.
Yeah, here it is. It's like a casino. Oops. Where is this guy? Is he outside? Is he hanging out in the woods? Or having a private beach party? This is weird. Uh-oh. It's a criminal. What you doing out here, man? I'm a bounty hunter. Well, I'm not going to worry about him right now. It's just weird.
Enjoy your stay.
Okay, he's upstairs.
Knowing you're in
That's
our
what I
capable
thought.
hands.
I didn't think he's out in the woods. I'm like, he's so bright in here. That girl's naked. Is this clothing optional or what? I guess so. Oh, you know what it is? That no bras in space mod. She's actually wearing a swimsuit, but no top. Oh, I guess it is clothing optional. Resort.
What a nice day, huh?
Yeah, whatever, dude.
Excuse me, you can't just waltz in there. Do you have an appointment?
I can, and I will.
I really don't, and I can't have you barging in on the executives while they're working. So if you need something, you can talk to me. That's the best I can do, I'm afraid. I'm afraid so, yes. Sorry, but that's just how it is with the board. They're generally very busy, so any outside parties need to book appointments in advance. Oh, you're the one they're waiting for then. Do you need anything else from me before you meet with the board?
Yeah.
People were a little freaked out around here, understandably. It looks so different and it's so massive. We honestly thought we were under attack by an unknown entity. But then, nothing happened. It just stayed there. No one could communicate with it. And we've been very careful not to alert the resort guests. The board believed it would be bad for business. I can't speak for anyone else, but I've got a pretty high-pressure job working as the executive assistant to the Paradiso board. You can imagine, dealing with a team of execs, trying to manage all of their schedules and their other whims. But it pays well, and they give me a nice executive suite at the hotel to live in. So, it's not all bad. Free access to all the resort's amenities after work helps too. What I could tell you would get me in a lot of trouble. Most of them are typical C-level execs. I doubt you even need to use your imagination for that. The ones that show up to work day to day, at least. I swear, I've never even met some of them, because they chill at their own private, secluded beach homes all the time. Anyway, be smart around Oliver. He's got a way of getting what he wants without you realizing it.
Yeah, not for me.
That's all I'll say. Sure. Have fun in the shark tank. And don't worry, even they call it that.
Alright.
Paradiso Security's only here for your safety.
I just feel that we should be focusing on the natural beauty of this planet, not our amenities.
There are millions of planets out there. People can go to any one of them. The resort facilities are precisely what we bring to the table. Heck, it's the only thing we've really got to offer.
I don't want to risk us coming off as just another artificial, shady, trash-filled dump like Neon. That's not who we are. We've got something special here. We should embrace that.
Blom's right.
Thank you.
We don't want to compete with Neon. Bayou's ruthless. He'll do anything he can to eliminate the competition. We don't need that kind of trouble. That being said, I think there's a middle ground. Maybe build up the beachfront in a boardwalk amusement park. I've had this idea to build artificial hot springs, that sort of thing.
Sounds good. I'll look into what that will cost us and we can circle back around to this.
We'll make some time. Come on, mate. Loads more interesting things to do outside. No need to mill about in here. Not quite. We just don't answer to the Freestar Collective or the United Colonies.
Makes you a target.
It's easier. We don't pay any taxes. We don't need to follow their laws. All the benefits, none of the drawbacks. And no one minds because half the politicians and other big shots love vacationing here. Works for everyone. We, the Paradiso Group, bought the rights to this planet years ago with the intent of turning it into the biggest and best resort in the universe. To that end, I'd say we've succeeded. As such, no other leisure enterprises may operate on the planet without renting land from us. But as you can see, none can afford such a deal. No, of course not. There's several more. We're just the ones who show up day to day. The others spend their time lazing on the beach or gallivanting off-world. Doesn't bother me, though. Less cooks in the kitchen means I get to make all the big decisions around here. Seems to be working out for us just fine.
Yeah.
I am. And you must be the diplomat Jiro told me about. Welcome, welcome. Normally I'd offer you an all-inclusive stay at our resort before we spoke. But given the circumstances, I'm going to cut to the chase. We've got our friends, the aliens, up there causing all sorts of problems for our resort. You like that? The marketing team came up with it. The thought is, if we can't get rid of them, it might actually attract more tourism. Come see the aliens! You'd be surprised what people fall for. Locally sourced island fruit essences, for instance. It's just the same old fruits brought over from Earth ages ago, but we get nearly 10 times the market for them. But you're right, no one's going to buy aliens. Remind me to fire the marketing team. So tell me, what's the actual deal with this massive eyesore of a ship? It's not scaring people away. I'd say you're full of it and might have been watching too many movies. Now, instead of wasting my time, want to tell me what it really is? Well, that's something. Shame we can't just tell them kindly to bugger off. Something tells me that's not going to work.
No.
Now, tell me, what are we going to do about it? Give me some proposals, people. I need something to work with here.
We could offer to resettle them here. There's more than enough space.
They could stay here, temporarily, but it'll cost them. Quite a bit, too. They'd need to work off all their debts before being allowed to leave.
Maybe not. What if we help them get out of here? Outfit their ship with a grav drive so they can find a new home. We could even lend our engineers to help and give their captain an updated star map. What do you think?
Sounds costly. We can't absorb that cost, and it's unlikely they even have compatible currency, let alone enough for the transaction. Someone else would have to foot the bill.
Oh, I swear this would be a lot easier if they ceased to exist entirely. Anyway, Seema's got the right idea. Either works for me. Just tell me what you want to do. I'm not suggesting anything, other than it would make our lives so much easier if that ship ceased existing. Make of that what you will.
That's what he's... Nah.
Oh, I didn't say that specifically. This would be a mutual contract for room and board in exchange for services rendered. Of
They
course,
can never
there's
pay
no
off.
telling how long this arrangement will last, given the substantial costs we'd need to take on in order to accommodate them
Yeah.
here, including their continued room and board. But this may save the resort on operating costs in the long term, as we'd be able to let go of some of our current paid staff. We own this planet, they don't. Here at
No.
Paradiso, we don't like leaving things to chance. Who knows what these people will do with their land? Imagine the landscaping disasters they might come up with. And how that might mar the satellite imagery of the planet in our brochures. No, much better to assimilate them into our culture if they come here to live, rather than leave it to chance. Absurd or not, that's our official stance. I make the decisions that are best for our entire group. You don't.
Guy's an ass.
We operate outside of the Free Stars only, you see, partially because we don't want anyone else meddling in our affairs. And we'd rather not draw attention to it. As I've mentioned, it could be bad for business. We'd much rather settle this independently.
Mm-hmm.
It's not our responsibility to bear the brunt of that cost. We're being more than generous by offering the use of our engineering team to help install it. A custom grav drive can't come cheap, and I assume they have neither the monetary means nor the connections to get a hold of that kind of technology. That leaves the only other party in this negotiation. You.
Okay.
And which proposal will you be taking to the good captain? I assume there's a captain?
Make him indentured disturbance. Help them go somewhere else.
They'd be hard-pressed to defend their claim in any courts. Our charter goes back years. It was registered with both the UC and Free Star Collective, per the Centaurus Proclamation. We may be outside the settled systems, but that charter's official as can be. I'm sorry, but you're going to need to be the one to break the news to them that they need to make a compromise or leave. I have no idea, because I'm not suggesting anything of the sort. But it's a wonder that old ship made it all the way here in such a relatively short time. Must have really been pushing themselves. An engineer friend of mine told me once that the reactors on those old ships have a tendency to self-destruct if they overload. Of course, their engineers must have taken great care not to push it too far. Someone would likely have to override the safety systems in the reactor computer. But who would do such a thing?
No, I'm not going to do that.
Ah, good on you. You want to see a man named Benny St. James over at Hope Tech. He's the best in the business. If anyone can retrofit a 200-year-old ship with a modern grav drive, it'd be him. We'll coordinate our engineering team with his when you return, though you may have to help the Constant engineers prepare for it on their end. Good luck. Right. On behalf of the Paradiso group, we appreciate your help.
Too bad I can't just shoot these guys.
I've been working
assholes.
on a new marketing slogan. Don't just imagine paradise. Live it in Paradiso.
Yeah. Typical business. Okay.
I'm fairly new here, so sorry in advance if I screw something up.
Those guys sell.
Thank you for choosing Paradiso for your vacation destination. Is there any assistance I may offer you today? Please allow me to apologize for this inconvenience. To make up for this, allow me to credit your account with a 15% discount on spa amenities. It is my sincerest wish that this humble robot servant has brightened your day. If I have failed in any way, please know that I am dreadfully sorry.
Oh, I got sand in my shoes. Oh my god. Alright, let's go to Hometown.
It's beautiful out there, isn't it? Hey there. Oh, I got sand in my shoes again. Oh, hi. Sorry.
Got sand in my shoes. They're at a resort. Oh my god, that's so stupid. Alrighty. Well, it's bored. I want to see if those bodies are gone. Okay. Yep, no more bodies. See, they go away. We're gonna disable that. And we're gonna disable that. Oh, there's our doctor. Still need to get her. I want to get her a Ryujian outfit. Like, you know, the Ryujian doctors. It's pretty clean. Anything go up here? Anything up here? Oh, nothing floating around, so... They'll make them indentured servants. Oh my god.
Where are we off to this time, Captain?
Okay. Is that what I am supposed to do, right? I'm not going to overload the reactor. Alright. This is... We'll go here first. Wow, this is tight in here.
Hailing unknown vessel. Colonists here in distress. Thank you for responding. We had someone jump in and leave without even saying hi. We're with, List, and we're just trying to get to our new home. But our grav drive is old, like really old, and I'm afraid it's giving up the ghost. The League of Independent Settlers, they helped us choose a new home, outfitted us, and gave us some good advice. But, once you head out, you're kind of on your own. And we're just 2 jumps away from starting a new life. We have a workbench here, but we need just common old iron. A lot of it. Then we should be able to jury-rig some repairs. Any chance you have some? We'll pay loads more than the iron's actually worth. It's just dead. The whole unit is like a brick now. No power readouts, the diagnostic log only says it's offline. Well, what we can read. I think some of the warnings are in Cyrillic. You know, those old Russian letters.
I don't have that, so...
Would that work? Let me... Hey! It's back on! It's on! Thank you. I'd like to think we'd have got there on our own, but who am I fooling? Here's some credits. Thanks again.
You're very welcome. Alright, let's just travel over here to... I don't want to go there. Spacers.
Freestar Space. Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband.
Yeah, I don't have any on board. I'm not sure what happened to the Aurora.
Scan complete. You're clear to land.
Okie dokie. Man, this thing takes up the whole landing pad. Yeah, just be lazy, just straight up exit. Ship is way better than anything Hopetown produces.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
Yeah, whatever, dude. See if she has anything to say about what transpired.
It's a tough town, but these are good people. Local security handles most problems here. Catch you later.
Nope, you think that she would talk about since I'm a ranger.
I can't believe Ron Hope's dead.
You think that she would ask about it, since I was a ranger involved with it. I'm the one that shot him.
Keep an eye on your valuables. If you can't protect your own...
You know what? Let's go ahead and fist fight. I haven't done that in a while. Oh, she just ran off.
This is crazy!
Okay, who threw a freaking grenade at me? Knocked her plumb out. You gonna throw a grenade at me, man? Are you serious? She'll wake up and she'll come running up here. You watch. I'll have to kick her ass again.
Oh, hello. Someone worth paying attention to. Well, all of them. I've been with Mr. Hope since near the beginning. I think he appreciates my attention to detail and my focus on the fundamentals.
He did.
Although
He did
he
appreciate it.
Hinting that the R&D budget may dry up if I don't produce results.
This guy doesn't even act like he's dead.
Oh, it's marvelous. Generally, they only care about efficiency, cost effectiveness, and reliability. Oh, sure, there are the odd complaints about comfort and lack of decent airflow, but they almost always side with the numbers. Sure, that sounds like me. What can I do for you? I'm a little busy, but I think I could spare some time. Oh, you should have just said that. Of course I can help you. Oliver sent a courier ahead of you. I did some research on ships from that era, and I have a decent idea what we're dealing with. So grav drives didn't really take off until after the ship was built.
Yep.
But I've got access to an ancient grav drive that looks like it could be compatible. With some minor adjustments. It's in good shape, too. Parts not cheap, though. Neither is the labor. Just pay the combined cost of parts and labor, and it's yours. It's a pretty big ask, given how rare these old grav drives are. I'm not sure about karma, but I do know that I can't base my decisions off a concept that may or may not exist. As much as I'd love to, I just don't know if I can afford to take a loss on this. Again, I'm sorry. This is what you call negotiating? Tell you what. Sounds like this is for a good cause.
It is.
While I can't give you the part for free, I won't charge you for the work.
Oh, okay.
You're darn right it is. I'll get to work on it right away. I recommend you go back to the ship and ask the captain to prepare for its retrofit. Standard stuff. I'm sure they have an engineer on board to help. We'll send the part along when it's ready and install it with the help of Oliver's people.
You got
Pleasure working with you.
Okay. Let's see if this girl tries to fight me again. Seriously, man. She's still just laying there. Look, I could pickpocket her. You just kick this guy's ass too.
Never had a problem with him.
That said, I just sprayed his blood all over the door. I think it's hilarious as no one thought anything about me beating that guy
We'd
or
be
shooting
dust,
that guy
except for the factory.
or beating that
Awful
girl's
owners.
ass.
Nothing good ever comes from them.
Yeah. One of your security guys is dead because he attacked me. The other one's got her ass beat. She's laying on the stairs unconscious.
Just keep it holstered. We'll get along fine.
Yeah. Alrighty. I wish I knew where that light's coming from. It's just so freaking bright. Yeah, well. Yeah, well. I should take Amelia with me when I go back to that ship.
Great day for some exploring, huh?
See what she has to say about it.
Hey, Captain. Sure, I'm always up for some exploration.
Yeah, you get to see what's going on with the colony ship. Yeah, she's too goody two-shoes to take with me pirating, though.
I was just starting to miss the feeling of wind beneath our wings.
Alrighty. What we gotta do here? Still haven't fixed it. You need to fix your crap, man. Okay. on we go. Alrighty. Let's go take care of business.
The Constant is a peaceful ship. Don't change that.
It is.
And to think, all this time, we thought we were alone.
Just because our equipment's old, doesn't mean it won't work to take down troublemakers.
Uh-huh. Gotta find this dude. I'm not gonna blow the ship up. Which way do I go? See, it's trying to show me. Ah, here he is.
Keeping a 200-year-old ship running is no easy task. I was hoping to talk to our visitor from outer space, and here you are! Welcome, welcome! I have a million burning questions, but I won't overwhelm you. There will be plenty of time for that later. Please,
yeah.
Indulge me just a couple. How
Sure.
did you do it? Did humanity finally discover faster than light travel and eclipse our poor old ship?
Yeah, it did.
Oh, I've heard of this technology, but always believed it was theoretical in nature. Maybe we can talk about it in more detail later. I'm sure you have more pressing matters to handle. I've waited this long. What's a little longer, eh? Oh, I've got so many questions, but I'm being rude. I haven't even given you my name. Chief Engineer Kazemi, but you can call me Amin. And, I might add, I'm one of the reasons we're still floating out here today. Indeed. Thank you for being so kind and indulging me. You must understand how thrilling this news is for someone like me. Someone who suspected this encounter was, in fact, possible.
Let's see here.
Yes! So many! Does everyone have their own spaceships like you? Do people only live on naturally habitable planets, or did they learn to terraform? Are we in contact with alien species? I have so many more, but I don't want to take up all your time.
Go ahead.
Haha! I knew it! Incredible! Amazing! Simply amazing! In our ancestors' time, only the very wealthy could afford to build ships. Even this ship was only possible by our families pulling together nearly all of their financial resources.
So much of rich people.
I'm not surprised. The amount of energy it would take to terraform an entire planet seems improbable. I can assume these types of colonies are strictly for mining and gathering rare resources, since there are nearly limitless habitable planets to choose from out there. Disappointing, but not unexpected. When you showed up, I tried to tell the others about the Fermi paradox. I suggested that the most likely explanation for you was that humanity had developed faster, more advanced technology and had leapfrogged us.
Uh-huh.
Seems I was right. Thank you for taking the time to talk with me. I can have a bit of a big personality, I'm told. So let me know if I ever get on your nerves.
Yeah.
Many years ago, when I was a junior engineer, the reactor's computer burned out. The computer that controls the reactor's various regulators. I'll spare you the details, but when that happens, the ship and everyone on it is in danger of turning into a mess of hot slag. I had to jury-rig parts from old media devices to prevent a meltdown. And that's how I became the boss around here. some may say I'm a master of keeping things together with nothing but duct tape and bubble gum. Well, if we had any gum left. Pretty sure that ran out 100 years ago. When I'm not dealing with catastrophic engine failures, I manage the other engineers. We maintain all the machinery, computers, you name it. We keep the life support on, and the ship flying.
Let's see here.
Ah, great question. I do not know for sure, but I can venture a guess. All of the reading I've done on the matter suggests that at the time, there was uncertainty that the technology would ever work, or if it did, that it would work at the scale we needed. So, I trust they made the decision to strike out when they did, fully believing it was the only way. What grab drive? Just joking with you. The Paradiso engineers filled me in. Okay, let's see what we need to do. All right. This will be fun. And hopefully there will be no explosions in the process. I have just received word that the drive is here. Ready to get to work?
Sure.
Oh, don't worry about that. Just a little engineering humor. We've kept this ship going with minimal incidents this long. I'm not about to let anything happen to it now. But, to be clear, what we're doing is very dangerous, and we should be prepared for anything. You do? Well, this should be a bit easier, though I must remind you, the ship is much older than the ones you're likely used to working on. So, listen to me first. First thing I need you to do is reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Then, turn the plasma runoff inhibitor function to 5%. Last, you'll need to decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly. Got it? Let's hop to it!
All right. Which one's this? Boy, I don't know, man. Not yet. Not that one. I want this one. It's a reactor computer. That's what you do to blow it up, I think.
Wow. Hi.
Well, I can't get over these things.
Boy, am I glad you...
Hoping that's right. Okay. That's not it.
Weren't some sort of alien or something?
How about this one? Okay. Oh, wow. So it's telling me...
Sure is nice to know there are other people.
What to do. Since I've got Starship Engineering. more, I think. Okay.
Looks like everything is good to go before your end. Huh. Saw mean in here again.
Okay. Can I get there this way? No, I don't think so. See if she says anything.
I'm ready to head out again when you are. Have a good one now.
She doesn't really make any comments about this place. It's kind of a letdown. It's too bad.
We've got strict rules around here, but they're strict for a reason.
Never seen a ship like yours before. Then again, I haven't seen any ships before you arrived.
Come on, get out of my way. I swear, taking her along was the worst idea ever. But oh well. See, Captain Breckenridge is that way. She's moving around. Is there a way up? I think I'm on the right floor as it is. I can take the elevator, maybe. That doesn't go up, does it? Nope, it goes down. So we'll take the elevator. How's that? Get kind of laggy.
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
There's no reason for first person, actually. Command level. Oh, come on. Okay, where the heck is this girl? Maybe it's this way. Maybe I can get here this way. I guess I'm at the command level. I really hope this video doesn't come out choppy.
Things are going to be more interesting.
Seems fine, the gameplay, but it just has a slightly choppy feel to it. So
We got strict rules around here, but they're strict for a reason.
Whatever.
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
There she is.
No matter the outcome, I won't let my crew down.
I know I'm getting up there in years, but I don't think I'll ever tire of flying.
We didn't believe anyone would be out here, but I'm glad for it. Well, well, it would appear we have the means to go nearly anywhere now, thanks to you.
Uh-huh,
The
that's right.
engineers even upgraded our communications equipment so we can speak with passing ships. Turns out it was a pretty easy fix. Thank you again for all you've done.
Yeah, you're welcome.
We don't yet know, but we did receive a star map from the Paradiso engineers. I suppose we'll just chart a course for other suitable habitable worlds until we find one that matches the quality of Paradiso. Porrima 2 here.
Porrima 2.
Without you, we'd most likely be stuck. But you went above and beyond. I'll make sure people tell tales of your generosity for as long as our society lives. I don't know if we can ever fully repay you. Thank you again.
She gave me some crap.
What's it looking like, Yue?
Nothing to report at this time. You're the one who helped us out of that mess with the Paradiso group.
I am.
Nice to finally meet you. Oh, geez. Sorry, of course you don't know my name. We never met. I'm Yue. Wow, I never thought this would happen. Well, we're all kind of new to this as well, so you're in good company. I'm the navigation officer. I pilot too, though the ship was designed to pretty much fly itself, so I don't get to do that as much as I'd like. But I'm helping us to chart courses for new worlds. The data we got from Paradiso has been quite handy for that. Then it's just up to the captain to make the call on where to settle down. It's incredible. I'm pretty excited to meet new people and ask them all sorts of questions. I wonder about all we've missed this whole time while humanity has advanced around us. See, the nav system's not perfect. We encounter stuff that our forebears didn't originally count on. Astral bodies, space debris, stuff like that. So sometimes I need to take manual control and get out of tricky situations. Then there was the time I used those unaccounted for anomalies to our advantage. Slingshotted us around a few stars that weren't supposed to be there, saved some fuel and knocked a few decades off our journey. Pretty incredible stuff.
Yeah, there you go. Alright.
Captain, I think I may have found us a new planet to check out. Looks like it might be suitable for our new home.
Oh? Set a course then. We'll go and take a look. Perhaps this will be the one.
And if it is, we still don't have a landing craft.
Then we'll do as the Paradiso group suggested and commission a landing craft to ferry our people down.
Right. Well, here's hoping. Fingers crossed.
Wonder if we actually went somewhere. I'll find out when I disembark. Let's see who else we got here. Who's this?
This will be better for us. It allows us to keep our own sovereignty. I know Captain Brackenridge has essentially given you free rein to wander the ship, but security will still be watching you closely.
Okay, sure.
I hope you understand, given we have so little experience with people from the outside. It pays to take security seriously, something I understand much better now than in my youth.
Okay, whatever.
Great. How many more days? Months? Years of being cooped up here before we find a new place to live.
Be careful. Some of the crew are not happy with your meddling. They wish to be on solid ground, not adrift in space for any longer.
Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work to take down troublemakers.
Sure, it will. But good luck with that. Alrighty, let's go find people. There's a couple of side quests on this ship you can get. We'll go down to residential level. Okay. These
The
are
Constant
all...
is a peaceful ship. Don't change that.
Just stay out of trouble.
Let's see, these old colonists.
I'm worried about Janet. I wonder if someone from the outside can help her.
Wow, I've heard about you, but here you are.
There it is. I think these are all colonists in here.
I wonder what it's like out there beyond the little community.
Hi. Hey there.
Howdy, howdy.
Hey!
Hey!
Maybe you could help out Abe. He's been talking about needing someone with a ship.
Okay, there's two of them.
Now that we know what's out there, things are going to be more interesting from here on.
Where's she at? She's down a level. Let's see.
There is so much more to learn about now.
Oh, I've heard about you. The visitor who helped us get into the situation we're now in, roaming the galaxy with no end in sight. Sorry, I
don't mean to be ungrateful or rude. I'm just frustrated. Still pretty terrible, even though we're now supposedly on our way to our new home.
Yeah.
I'm still stuck here with the same people and the same job, day in and day out. Only now, we occasionally see other space travelers. I was really hoping we could finally settle somewhere, because then at least I could hitch a ride out of wherever we landed. Sometimes I wonder if my sister was the lucky one.
Not sure. Well, he must still farm, right? Maybe even plant stuff in the ground.
Well, one of them. I do have a sister on board, Julia, but I'm not talking about her. Julia and I were actually triplets with our sister Jen, but the ship ran out of one of her medications and she didn't make it. Sucks, but it is what it is. We only have so many supplies. We couldn't exactly get anything new along the way. Anyway, it happened a long time ago. I don't really feel that she's lucky. I'm just frustrated.
I have to admit, I kind of like what we do.
Me too. Let's get back to it, huh?
Certainly not what I want to do. I mean, I hate this job, and there's really nothing I can do about it. I'm the cultivation manager. Fancy words for farmer and fertilizer collector. I didn't have a choice. Most people don't. You get a job, and that's it. Like, I'm great at what I do, but I would enjoy doing literally anything else. Meanwhile, my sister Julia, she gets to hang out with kids all day and watch movies. The kids I couldn't care less about, but she doesn't even care about Earth culture. Ugh.
Okay.
Certainly not what I want to do.
I've already had this question.
At least you tell it like it is. But then again, there aren't exactly any opportunities to change jobs. I'm the cultivation manager. Fancy words for farmer and fertilizer collector. I didn't have a choice. Most people don't. You get a job, and that's it. Like, I'm great at what I do, but I would enjoy doing literally anything else. Meanwhile, my sister Julia, she gets to hang out with kids all day and watch movies. The kids I couldn't care less about, but she doesn't even care about Earth culture. Ugh.
Okay.
Is it that obvious? Breckenridge is intent on finding a home just as perfect as Paradiso, and it's clear that's never going to happen.
It's true.
I'd love to leave. But outside of you and the occasional passing trade ships we make contact with, there aren't any ways off this ship. And besides, Breckenridge forbids it. I've tried. She insists we stay together for the sake of the community. I'm stuck here.
No.
It's a long shot. You've dealt with her. You know she can be stubborn.
Yeah.
But then again, you did make her see reason before and set us on this path. Maybe you can do it again and fix this mess.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'll try.
I know it may not sound like it, but I'd actually be really grateful to you if you succeed.
Sure, I could do that. Alrighty.
How many meals does that guy eat?
I don't know, but he deserves whatever he gets. Do you know how many
Now that we
times
know
he's
there are other
saved the
people
lives
out
of
there,
everyone
we need to be
aboard
more
this ship?
prepared for trouble than ever.
Uh-huh.
I know, but aren't you worried about running out of food? He can't save us from that.
We always grow extra, just ask Janet. And we got food in storage. So what?
I think there's another couple of them we can, I think there's one more past the one with Abe. We'll get this one done first.
Never seen a ship like yours before. Then again, I haven't seen any ships before you arrived.
Yep, heard it before.
You're lucky we're under orders not to escort you right off this ship.
Yeah, you're lucky I don't just escort you out of an airlock.
You're lucky we're under orders not to escort you right off this ship.
Yeah, I heard it from the other girl. Quiet. I guess I can't manipulate her.
That planet was not right for us anyway. No doubt the next one will be.
Oh, good God.
That's a good question, but I firmly believe that establishing our own home is what our ancestors would want for us.
Yeah, whatever.
I think that we will assimilate to some degree, particularly when it comes to trade and exchange of ideas. However, we've fared by ourselves for so long, it would be unreasonable for our people to give up our own sovereignty in favor of a completely different society's rules and expectations.
Not really.
It may seem like it's about me maintaining control, but
yeah,
it's more about avoiding massive culture shock. We'll get there, but we'll need to ease into it so future generations can reap the benefits.
Yeah, sure.
Goodness, I'm not sure yet. We'll need to study our new star map. Then, well, I suppose we'll venture forth and try to find the perfect new home for us. It may take some time, but I'm confident we'll find something. And when we do, we'll find a shuttle to take us planetside. Thanks again for your help.
Yeah, if there's people there.
I'm well aware of Janet's desire to leave. I'll tell you the same thing I told her. For the sake of our mission and community, we need to stay together. Each member of our community is valuable, especially Janet. If she left, we'd be at least a couple of weeks behind in food production while we trained someone to fill her role. But I suppose if you brought us more food staples to tide us over while that happens, we could do it. Say, a large quantity of potatoes?
Potatoes. I don't think I've got 50 potatoes. That's not very much.
I'll be the judge of that.
I got 3 turns.
Huh. That makes a lot of sense, now that I think about it.
I suppose not. It would be bad for all of us if she slipped into depression.
Well, you've got away with words, I'll give you that. Once again, you've convinced me to do the right thing. And while I'm not happy about letting one of our own go, I think you're right. It's for the best. Let her know she's free to leave on the next ship willing to take her.
I'll take her.
I just hope this doesn't prompt others to want to leave as well.
Oh, it's going to. I guarantee you it's going to. We're in Amelia.
We've got strict rules around here.
You should give her some kind of voice lines for this. We're saying, "Oh,
just
came from Earth
stay out of trouble,"
or something, you know, just some kind of comments. Oh well, I guess they just try to push it out. I guess they're depending on modders to do it for them. We need some kind of extended dialogue mod. Okay. Can I not jump over the edge? How about here? Why can't I jump over the edge? Okay, what's going on here? Well, shoot.
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
I'll be quiet.
The Constant is a peaceful ship.
Here she is.
Don't change that.
Good luck, I guess. But I'm not whole. Wait, for real? How? I thought I was going to have to escape on my own somehow, but if she's given me her blessing, that's even better.
I'll just smuggled you out, no problem. Just get on my ship, I'll take you wherever you want to go.
If I'm being honest, I should have known you can do it. After all, you're the reason we're still out here. I heard about what you did for us, getting that grav drive or whatever. I was kind of hoping you'd overhear me and offer to help earlier. I probably should have just asked you, but I guess I'm not good at asking for help. Anyway, thanks for helping me. I know you didn't need to.
I really didn't need to help, especially since you can't pay, but whatever.
No idea. One of the techs who helped retrofit the grav drive onto the Constant mentioned a place called New Atlantis.
Oh, it's nice there. You'll like it.
Maybe I'll check it out. It sounded interesting.
It is.
Anyway, seems like a good place to start, especially if I want to find a job that isn't farming.
Yeah, that's definitely the place.
Julia? Oh, she'll be fine. She loves this stupid ship. I've tried talking her into coming with me, but she won't budge. Like almost everyone else, she believes in the original mission. Whatever. I'm sure I'll hear news of the Constant's whereabouts. Maybe I'll even come back to visit. She's my sister, after all.
Yeah.
Thanks again. I'm going to need it. It's a whole new world out there.
It is.
I hope we meet again someday.
Oh, we will actually. Okay, that one's done. Then I've got Abe. So far. There's one more past that.
We were so close to finding our new home. Hopefully it won't be too much longer now.
These are exciting times, aren't they?
You just gotta find all the people.
I've lived my entire life in the Constant. I'm not sure how else is to live.
Well, eventually you're gonna get found out by pirates or spacers. And they'll attack this ship, they'll destroy it, kill everyone on board, and then take... Well, pirates actually just take your stuff. So, just hope it's pirates. The spacers, you all are dead.
Wow! I've heard about you, but here you are!
I'm worried about Janet. I wonder if someone from the outside can help her.
I already helped her.
I've never treated anyone from outside our ship. But if you need help, I'm here for you. I hear you're the one who helped us out of that mess. It's good to meet you. I suppose I have you to thank for my husband Mabuti's continued survival. No, but he was in danger of being terminated. The ECS Constant had a very strict population control measure that we needed to enact because resources and living spaces were scarce. The eldest of us would volunteer to terminate themselves to make room when needed. Mabuti, being the kind soul he is, volunteered. It may seem harsh, but it was needed for our continued survival.
Well, I wouldn't do it. I would just take over the ship.
I certainly hope so, too. It shouldn't. In theory, yes. Thanks to you. Since we are free to travel wherever we want and communicate with other ships, we aren't worried about running out of supplies. So, voluntary terminations have been put on hold for the time being. Of course, we may still run into problems with living space aboard the ship if we go too long without finding a new home. Everything okay? We tried our best to avoid that through careful family planning. Rarely we ran into situations where things did not go according to plan. And then we needed to adjust and make difficult decisions concerning our community and resources. We never did anything without careful consideration. But at the end of the day, we needed to do what was best for the ship so as not to put everyone in jeopardy.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Now, what do we have in here? What's in here? Mausoleum.
Wow. Hi.
Can't open them. Huh. That's where they put dead people, I guess. After they kill them. Oh, damn. Killed a lot of people off. The list just goes on and on and on and on. Pretty crazy. Huh. Security, I think. No, it's medical.
These are exciting times, aren't they?
Now that we know what's out there, things are going to be more interesting from here on out.
Yes, they will, my friend. Yes, they will. Alright. Where's this guy at? He's up a level. We'll go to residential. Amelia's kind of a lame-ass follower. I'll tell you that much right now. She's not too much fun. She belongs on the ship, that's all.
Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work to take down troublemakers.
Uh-huh. What we got in here?
Hey there.
There's so much more to learn about now.
Well, it ain't that way. It is this way.
I had a free moment, so I thought I would drop by. How are you doing today, my love?
Much better. Now that I no longer need to worry about losing you.
Ah, yes, of course. To say that I am relieved as well would be an understatement.
I hear him, but where is he?
How much pain my voluntary termination would have caused you had weighed heavily on me.
Oh, I'm sorry, dear. I didn't mean to make it more difficult than it needed to be.
If you ever need a friendly ear to listen and not judge, you know where to find me.
Yeah.
Oh, hi! Hello! You're the alien. Sorry, old habit. Let me start over. You're the person who helped us with our little dilemma, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Sorry, yeah. Deep breath. Here we go.
He's annoying.
I'm Abe Levitz. Abe Levitz, cabin manager on board the ship. So, I'm happy to help you with anything you need during your stay with us.
Oh, how nice is that?
I'm happy to schmooze with you anytime. Me? Hey, well, there's not much to say. I take care of people here. I live with my husband, Daisuke. No kids.
Oh,
though that might change now that we no longer need to worry about resources so much. Instead, I get to spend time with everyone in their families.
He doesn't have to worry about having any kids.
Because I'm like the grandmother
or
they never had.
Voluntary.
I may have had something to do with that nickname.
He's pretty safe from that.
People didn't know what to think. Here we are, minding our own business out in deep space, all alone. Then we hear some sort of garbled transmissions on the radio. Real screechy, real inhuman sounding stuff. Then you show up? People had all sorts of concocted theories. Aliens, time travelers, you name it. We watch a lot of old movies, so... Anyway, it spooked the bejesus out of us because we were expecting to find nobody. Ah, glad you asked. I coordinate cabin maintenance, plan activities, even help settle domestic disputes. It's a demanding job, but in short, I'm here to keep people happy. I try to keep both the kids and adults entertained. Scavenger hunts, sing-alongs, fun little art projects, you name it.
Oh,
we also have regular media nights where a historian, Julia Yang, screens old movies, plays music, and exposes us to other Earth media.
Earth is gone.
Oh? Oh, you must mean the Yiddish. It's an old family tradition. The Levitts have been trying to keep it alive for hundreds of years now. See, we didn't think the language would survive if we didn't, so we charged ourselves with preserving it. It's a point of pride for our family, and something I'd like to pass on to others so they don't forget. Like my great-great-great-great-grandmother's latke recipe. I'm listening. Oh, you heard? Oh, I was just kvetching to myself. Mostly I just need to find someone with a ship, but hey, you're someone with a ship, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
I'll save you the spiel, but ever since we found out that people exist out there, the crew's been asking me if we could track down possible relatives. I made the mistake of looking some up, and now they want to connect with them. Now, I'm not gonna ask you to schlep anyone back and forth, but could you deliver these messages for us to connect our crew with their relatives?
Yeah, I could do that. No problem.
Oh, you're such a mensch! Thank you! Let me get you the letter and the information you'll need to track down the relative.
All right. Okay. Now, I think there's I guess his husband's not there. Who's this dude?
Boy, am I glad you weren't some sort of alien or something.
Yeah, I just walked into your little house, man.
I wonder what else is out there.
And to think, all this time, we thought we were alone.
Let's see, it's armory. I gotta find the school.
Hey.
Sure is nice to know there are other people out there.
These are living quarters. I don't think school's down here. It's gonna be another level up. And I go find Julie.
Now that we know there are other people out there, we need to be more prepared for trouble than ever.
Records. Mess hall. Security. Been there. I'm not sure what level I'm on. Am I on maintenance or am I on... I was in residential. Okay. Maybe the school's down here.
We were so close to finding our new home. Hopefully it won't be too much longer now.
I've lived my entire life in the Constant. I'm not sure how else
Never
to
seen
live.
a ship like yours before. Then again, I haven't seen any ships.
Yep, that's what I hear. Maybe command level. Okay. Let's find the school. It's not there.
We got strict rules around here, but they're strict for a reason.
That's the bridge.
I know you're anxious. We all are, believe me.
Now that we know what's out there, things are going to be more interesting from here on out.
They will be. Okay. Now.
I read something interesting in a book today.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
You're lucky we're under orders not to escort you right off this ship.
Oh, shut up.
Now that we know there are other people out there, we need to be more prepared for trouble than ever.
There's a
The
break.
Constant is a peaceful ship. Don't change that.
I wonder if anybody's down here. Let me see.
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
Nope. Ain't nobody in here. Unless you want to be in here, Amelia. Do you want to stay? Okay. Armory. Nothing there. Oh, so here. Living quarters. Restroom. Oh, she ran the other way.
Just stay out of trouble.
Great. How many more days, months, years?
Oh, here it is. Okay.
I bet you've been on lots of cool space adventures. Just like in the old movies. I wonder how many other planets are out there that we can live on. I bet there's a million.
I trust Captain Brackenridge to make the right decisions for us, even if it means it will take us longer to find a new home.
Nope.
Hello there. Given that I don't know you, you must be this visitor I've been hearing so much about.
That'd be me.
I'm Julia, the Constant's chief historian. It's nice to meet you on this momentous occasion. You must have been speaking with my sister. There's more to it than that. Officially, I'm assigned to the role of chief historian. Generations ago, it used to be lawkeeper of humanity, but that seemed a bit too lofty. While I don't think my job is as important as captain, engineering officer, or cultivation manager, it's still vital to our mission.
Huh.
Not much different than the previous history I was teaching. There's just a lot more of it now. There's a lot for us to catch up on. Scientific advancements, social studies, even pop culture. Geography is different now that there are so many planets. It can seem a little overwhelming at times, but we're getting there. You must have been speaking with my sister.
See what else she has to say.
There's more to it than that. Officially, I'm assigned to the role of chief historian. Generations ago, it used to be lawkeeper of humanity, but that seemed a bit too lofty. While I don't think my job is as important as captain, engineering officer, or cultivation manager, it's still vital to our mission. Of course. Everyone was assigned their roles here. We don't choose our roles, since there are only so many of us, and every job is critical. Someone has to prove themselves either exceptionally bad at their job, or exceptionally good at another, in order to be moved. But that rarely happens.
Yeah, they probably move them to an airlock.
I do. But sometimes it's frustrating to convince some people that my job is important, since it's not directly related to our continued survival. There was a time where I thought my sister was the lucky one, running the hydroponics farm and being responsible for feeding everyone on board. But I grew to like my work, and working with children is nice, especially since I'll never have any of my own. It's okay. I don't mind you asking. I'm actually proud of my choice. It's a great honor to give up one's ability to have a family so that others may. As you can imagine, a population limit is a necessity on board a colony ship. I made my choice long ago to give others the chance to have a larger family should they wish. Though, I suppose I don't need to worry about that now. Maybe it's time to consider it. I run the educational programs aboard the ship for all the children and any adults who are looking to learn about Earth history. We try to have group sessions some evenings where we read old Earth literature, watch old films, listen to music, and the like. So yes, I hang out with children and watch movies, but it's more involved than that. We historians are charged with keeping Earth culture alive, so that we never forget where we came from. Thanks for saying so. As chief historian, I can tell you a lot, probably. What do you want to know? ECS stands for Earth Colony Ship. We wanted a fairly inclusive name to represent the planet, and not a particular nation of origin. There was an old colony ship that sailed across the oceans of Earth from a country called England to settle on a new continent. It was called either the Susan or Sarah Constant. No one seems to know for sure, so ours was shortened to just Constant. Ironically enough, that ship also reached what they thought was new land, and found it populated when they arrived. As chief historian, I can tell you a lot, probably. What do you want to know?
Let's see what else we got.
Well, we launched Tuesday, September 27th, 2140. So, about 190 years now. Would have been longer, but it turns out we have an ace navigator who saved us some time with some tricky maneuvers. We're the descendants of wealthy elites, intellectuals, artists, scientists, and others who left Earth in 2040 to spread humanity.
See, only the rich people.
The thinking was that Earth's days were numbered for a variety of reasons. Our finder, Rupert Brackenridge, had the foresight to plan for the worst. Thus, he constructed this colony ship to settle what seemed like the most habitable planet we could find, knowing full well it would take generations to reach. We suspected that we may have been the only ones to leave Earth, given that no one else seemed to have the same idea. I'm glad we appeared to be wrong. You know where to find me if you ever want to know more.
That we're done.
I hope you'll come back. There's so much to learn.
Captain Brackenridge says the future is bright, but I think the Constant was pretty bright too, so I don't really know what she means.
I heard we're going to explore space.
Julia, can we watch that movie with all the superheroes?
You're less
in it
weird
again?
than I thought you would be.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We have a lot of movies to get through, but maybe during our next group choice time, if you can convince me.
Alrighty.
Never seen a ship like yours before.
But then again, I've never seen a ship before. Alright.
Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work to take down troublemakers.
Yeah. Oops. That's what I get for not looking where my feet are going. I'll go here. I don't know where Amelia's at. Maybe she decided to stay. Where's your ship at? Oh, there it is. Well, I'll get her in a little bit. Right now, we got a letter to deliver. Let's see. He's on Titan. They got quests over there too as well. So we'll go there. Yeah, sounds really excited. Alright. Actually, let's just get up. Let's just get up. Where is she? See Amelia bug out on me? Is she up here? Was that her standing over here? Yes, it is. Looking creepy.
What's buzzing, cousin? I'll hold down the fort while you're away.
Yeah, she's kind of boring. Oops. Need to go one other. Alright, better put my suit on. Yeah, we'll do some questing around here. Probably not on this video.
Welcome to New Homestead. Please make your way to the building at the end of the path and down into the colony below. Stay safe and enjoy your visit.
I sure will, thank you. Whatever. Stars tonight. I got a mod that supposedly makes Titan look more like it would in real life. But I'm not exactly sure if that's what Titan really looks like. Alright. Yeah.
Well, what did we think of the tour?
Very informative. I didn't know about the methane harvesters before coming here.
The Brown Horse Tavern, was it? Huh? The food was better than I.
Can I help you with something?
Yes, you can actually.
It has a quaint charm, doesn't it?
Just like the rest of it.
Wow, for real?
Yeah.
How do I know this isn't some sort of scam?
Because it's not.
Another Star Sap tour. Tell your friends.
Bye. We will.
Bye.
Thanks again.
Fame and fortune, you say?
Yes.
I hadn't thought of it like that. I could help tell their story.
What do you mean?
That little boy almost wound up on my operating table. Claudio said he was playing with some of the machinery down by the mines and nearly got his
I
arm
guess that makes some amount of sense. There are easier and cheaper ways to scam someone. Okay, I'll take a look. I have to admit, part of me is pretty excited about this. How about that? Living aboard a colony ship for all those years. I'm looking forward to hearing more about it when I see them.
Yeah.
Sure. Tell them whatever. I'm sure they'll understand. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Okay. We got to come back here and do some quests. I think we'll do that next. I mean, there's a couple of good quests here.
The people here live a simple life. Try not to complicate it.
I'll sure try not to.
some seriously.
There goes a freighter. Or passenger, one of the two. That's definitely a freighter. All right.
About time we got out of there.
Okay, where are you at? Okay. Yeah, see, they jump all over the place. Yeah, they fixed it.
Your communication? Oh, wow. Haven't seen you for a hot minute. I hope all is well for you.
It is.
Great. The engineers are keeping it running smoothly. The grav drive's still working like a charm. And now that we can contact others out there, we've been able to pick up supplies and perform some much-needed maintenance on the Oak Constant. Not bad, but not great. As you can imagine, we're still searching, unfortunately. We visited some promising worlds, but Captain Breckenridge has shot them down for one reason or another.
Oh, God.
Some of the reasons have been very good, honestly, like not wanting to live on a planet with lots of volcanic activity or one that constantly smells of sulfur. But I feel like we could have settled for less than absolute perfection by now.
Yeah, you could have.
It's hard to say at the moment. We're actually sitting here trying to figure that out. We have a few more planets and moons in mind to check out. The captain is convinced at least one of them will be to our liking. It's disappointing that we haven't found something yet, or settled for less, but I get it. We want to make sure our forever home is as good as it can be, and there are no shortages of hospitable worlds. I think we're doing pretty good. Captain Breckenridge hasn't informed me of any pressing concerns, at least.
Well, at least they fixed their radio. Yeah, the captain's such a perfectionist. He doesn't settle for anything, actually.
Now that we know what's out there, it's more interesting.
I wonder what it's like out there beyond our little community.
Saw Mean in here again. What else does that guy eat?
I don't know.
I know they're really going to appreciate what we're doing.
Do you know how many days
Oh,
saved
do tell.
everyone on board this ship?
Yeah, I know. But aren't you worried about running out of food?
That's great news! I'll be sure to pass it on.
Just ask Janet.
It's appreciated, regardless of the outcome. There are plenty more where that came from if you ever want to go again.
too.
Not as hot as Amin does.
Sure I do.
Alright, see if we can get another one.
Okay,
And we're not going to do it right now.
Oh, what am I gonna do? I can't connect these people all by myself.
You one of my extra potatoes.
Oh, Gewalt, I've got more people looking for their lost relatives. I'd kill for some more help.
Alright.
Good, good. You're doing us a huge favor. I hope it's not too much trouble.
No, it's terrible. It's not bad. Alright. Now, let's get on out of here and go back to Titan.
The Constant is a peaceful ship. Don't change it.
Well.
Hey! Maybe you could help out, Abe. He's been talking about needing someone with a ship.
Yeah, I already am.
We've got strict rules around here, but they're strict for a reason.
What's going on here, man? Where's the elevator?
Wow, I've heard about you, but...
Here it is.
What a waste.
Okay. Residential? Think so.
Worse for her. I felt bad. Besides, she knew she messed up. Heck, I saw her trying desperately to put the things back together, but by that time they were just
Okay, finally.
You're lucky we're under orders now to escort you away.
Yeah, I'll escort you out of airlock, dude. Shut up. Alright. Actually, did they just jump? I think they did. Where am I at? Okay, they're still here. Let's travel here real quick. Check it out. See what's on the sensor. I see nothing. I don't see anything. Huh. Oh yeah, we have to go back here. That's where we'll go. That's where we'll go. I almost forgot about this quest. See you later, dude.
Approaching ship, you've entered Freestar Collective space. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband.
Took a long time to spawn.
Alright,
A little too late.
Welcome to Aquila City.
Okay. Well, I think we're going to end the video here. We'll just finish this one off in part 16. At least we got the Earth colony ship Constant done. Not only have is this the Radiance dropping off letters and what have you. And we'll finish this one off. And then after we do this one, we'll knock out some of the quests I have in the quest log. And then we'll
ship's not half bad.
head to Titan and knock out those quests before we head back to New Atlantis. So, hope it was enjoyable, and I guess I'll see y'all in part 16. Y'all take care now.
The services tech is in the hut up at the